December 24, paper clip and fabric. I love this prompt. I am super excited for this prompt. Welcome to DEPHEMEREMBER, your daily inspiration for making ephemera in December, in collaboration with wonderful Luise Heinzl. And this is Barbara from Vienna, Austria. This prompt reminded me of some paper clips I made maybe 1.5 to 2 years ago, which are these two. And they're like dangles. They're not meant to work as paper clips because they're completely wrapped, but they are really cute dangles, maybe on a page tab or something. That would look super cute. So we're gonna start off with making something like this. And then I want to try something else that I've seen Mrs. Cog do with her paper clips, and they're just absolutely stunning. So let's just open last window of my Haribo calendar. I'm so sad. So as I mentioned yesterday, 24 is the last one, since that is when we celebrate Christmas, on Christmas Eve on the 24th here in Austria. So let's see if there's anything special in here. Oh no. It's another bag of Christmas gummies. That's a bit disappointing. Wouldn't you think that on the last day there's something special in there that you haven't seen in there before? But oh well, I love this anyway. So bye-bye, Mr. Haribo. Thank you so much for joining me again this year for December Daily. So let's get started with this kind. What size shall we make? Maybe we'll make a small one. So this is like your regular standard sized paper clip. And we can make these any size we like. So all we do is take a piece of fabric, and you can do this with paper scraps, just the same. And I'm going to thread this through here like this. So I have the open part of the paper clip on top, and I have the fabric going through this bottom part. And as you can see, I tore the fabric so that it goes all the way till the end, but it does not cover the two curves here because we need those. So I'm just going to pull this down so that I have a little overhang, and then I'm going to take some glue and put that on the edge. I'm going to spread that with my finger because I don't want any globs. And then I will just glue that down over each other. So now we have this. And then all we do is wrap the fabric around the paper clip. And you wrap it as many times as you feel you need. Doesn't need many times at all. You don't want to make it too bulky probably. This is about, I'd say, 5 times. And this is too long, so I'll cut this short. And then I will again put glue on the end here. Again, spread it and fold that over on itself. So now we have this. And now we can decorate this up as much as we want. Maybe I'll just quickly do 2 more. Do exactly the same thing. I've already cut these to the width that I want them to be. So again, I'm taking my piece of fabric, putting it through the slot there on the bottom, like that. Then I'll take a little bit of glue. I'm taking fabric glue for this. Then I'll glue it onto each other. And then we roll it up a few times. I'm of course taking fabrics that I've already used on my other ephemera so that it all matches. Then I cut this short and I put glue to close it up. There. And I'll do the next one off camera. On this one, after adding the fabric, I just wrapped some lace around it and glued that down as well. I think that's also very cute. And now we just add some dangles on the bottom. I have here my cute box of charms. So since these are silver paper clips, I want to look for some silver charms. And since mine is nature themed, I want to find some nature themed charms. So I have this cute little dragonfly, which I think I definitely need to use for all obvious reasons. I guess I could always use a heart. This one says made with love. That would work if I don't find anything else. Ballerinas won't work. I have another dragonfly. And I have another dragonfly. I like this one better. Or should I have two different ones? I should have two different ones actually. So I think I'll just do that because I don't see any other nature themed silver charms in here. Yep. And then of course we need jump rings. And then we need two of these pliers, these jewelry pliers, to attach them. So this is also something I would suggest to invest in if you want to make some sort of jewelry type things for your journal. These are super cheap. As you can see, these are really not good quality. They have rusted, but they work perfectly well. Then we just attach these to the bottom of the paper clip. You could just have the one, or like here, I have two, so I added some beads as well. And I first attached one jump ring to the paper clip, and then I attached these two dangles to the jump ring. Then we could add some beads as well because that's always cute. But first I'll just attach these two to these two. I have my box of beads here. So let's see what colors will work with my theme. I think I will go with these turquoisey ones. I wish I had like a golden yellow, but I don't. I also have these, but that's kind of boring. Maybe we'll take one of these. This. It's kind of big. Yeah, I'll just do one, I think, per paper clip. So all three are a different kind of turquoise bead. I could make them the same as well. So in order to attach beads like this, you need something which I believe is called a head pin. And you can have them either with the flat head or with the loop on the end. Doesn't really matter in this case. Of course, the loop is good if you want to attach something to that, but we don't want to. So we could just use a head pin. But since I have more of these than these, I'm just going to use these. So I'm going to thread my bead onto the head pin. And then this is of course way too long, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm not an expert on this whatsoever. And then I take these kind of pliers, I don't know what they're called, round pliers maybe, and I'm just going to curl the tip to form another loop. Now I have loops on both ends. Now I can just take another jump ring and attach that to my paper clip. You know, you open them like that and not pulling them apart, because otherwise you'll never be able to get it back together again. And there's my first little charm. So I'll attach the other two as well. So there's our three little paper clips with super cute dangles. I think that pop of color of the bead really adds such a cute aspect. And as you can see here, my plan is to maybe add some more bling to them. Why not? Let's bling these up a little bit. I have small sequins in turquoise. Again, this is so bohemian. We can add another turquoise. And maybe I have a lighter one. I should have a light mint one. Put that in the middle. Very, very fancy. I have this yellow dot or drop actually. Put it on this one. I know it's hard for you to see them. Maybe there. That's about as close as I can get. And then I still want something for this one. No, I think I need to get my other little treasure box. This is actually not what I was looking for, but I just found this one. How cute is that image? I have some greenish gemstones in here. So I think they will go really well with this green here, which is actually green, not turquoise. There's a dark green one. Oh, look, at these are the same shape as the pattern. Haha, I didn't even realize. How cool. And there's this light green. It's like a lime green. So these are our 3 very bohemian looking paperclip dangles using fabric. Granted, there's a lot going on given that they are so small. So maybe you don't want to put that much on, but they are super fun. And I will show you how that will look in a journal at the end. So I want to try this next kind, which I'm stealing from Mrs. Cog. I will link her video in the description box. I've never tried these, but they look simple enough, and hers are so stunning. She has amazing scraps of beautiful Sari silk with all kinds of sparkly things on it and fake gemstones, just breathtaking. I don't have anything like that, and I'm gonna go again with the fabrics that I've been using, of course. So these I think work a little bit better with the bigger paper clips. They also work with the small ones, but I think they're more fun if you have a bigger surface by using a bigger paper clip. So the first thing you can do to make your paper clip look a little more fancy, because we're going to see more of it than we did here, is to just make a loop at the end of these 2 open ends. And you're going to need again one of these round pliers. And what you do is you just curl up that end. So you put your pliers right at the end, and then you just turn it. This one is too strong. Okay, this one is super hard to bend. If you have like a regular paper clip like this one, I think it's fairly easy. Maybe I should work with this one. Specifically to show you this technique. I guess I won't do it with the other ones. So let's try this again. You put it on the end and then you just curl it up. Yeah, much better. And you just make a cute little loop, and that instantly beautifies any paper clip. So now you have it there, and you can do it on the inside one as well if you wish. I'll do it for both. It's such a quick and easy thing, and it's just so cute. Like that. You can either do them both the same way, or you can do one the opposite way, whatever you want, but super cute, no? So I'll do this one, and I do want to have a bigger one as well. I'm not even going to attempt to bend those because those are really thick. I don't remember which material Mrs. Cog uses as a base. I have this, so I'm going to cut a strip which is wide enough to go here. So I'm going to thread this through just like we did with the other ones. Like that. The start is actually exactly the same. I'm just gonna cut all this off. And you can either glue or sew this down. I think Mrs. Cox sewed it down. So you just do this. It's probably nicer. Well, actually, we're gonna cover it anyway. I'm just gonna glue it. Okay, so I have this now. And now I should probably decide on a left page or on a right page, because that's how I should add, of course, my decorative elements. And you want your back to be flat so it will easily slide onto the page. So actually this is going to be the front where I will add my decorations. And that means it will slide onto a left page like this. This is quite long, so I might end up cutting, yeah, I'm definitely cutting this down. I think this is long enough. I'm going to be covering all of this up. So actually, I think I want to get rid of all of these because I don't want any of that showing. And I'll do the same thing for this one. I think I need another piece. I want to see how long I want this. Like that. And then I'll cut all this off here. This is like the one time I want straight edges. So again, I'm going to thread this through. I have the two pretty loops on top, and again, I'm just going to glue this down. Okay, we have two bases to work on. Now you could just cover this up with beautiful fabric. As I said, Mrs. Cog uses the most amazing Sari silk pieces, but she also adds a printout of a pretty image, which looks absolutely stunning. And I thought what I would add is these embellishments. So I have these left, which I made in a video. In case you have not seen this, I will link this for you below. So I have these left, and I think these would go on here super well. Oh, there's another one. Because it also has colors that will work with my other colors. Oh, this would be gorgeous. But of course, I'm going to put different fabric underneath, so it's not going to stay on this, although even this would be gorgeous. The largest one I have is this one, which would actually go really well with this paper clip because of the gold. I could also just put a small one instead. These are also all nature themed, so maybe I will decide that once I know what fabric I will put underneath. Also, this one with the charm, of course, is cute. Maybe I want a charm. That would be cute. Okay, so I'll keep those here in case I change my mind. Of course, it's more difficult when the fabric is so sheer that you can see through it. Then maybe it would be better to turn it around, because then I don't see the edge through the fabric. I'm going to cut it a little bit wider. What else can we put there? I'm not sure how to layer these pieces now, but we'll try. I think this works better if your pieces are not sheer. I think it helps if you think of these like paper scraps. It's helping me right now to figure out how to do some layering. So now I'm just thinking of how would I do it if these were scraps and I was just making a collage on a journaling card or on a tag or something. Yeah, so that maybe could work. And then on this one, what do we do? Let's try this neutral one, although it is very, very sheer. Again, I will turn this around. I will definitely need to put something over this. I'm not sure I'm loving the red on this one. I have not used this beautiful piece yet. They're both very green, aren't they? I don't have a lot of green in my ephemera. I have turquoise, but not green, but I don't have any other fabric here. Should I add some of this instead, maybe? That adds a nice pop of color there. Yes, I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to glue these pieces down with my fabric glue, making sure to always spread out the glue so that I don't have globs that come through the fabric. And then we'll see what else to add. It's really quite challenging to glue this sheer kind of fabric down. You could also sew it. Might be easier. Okay, everything is glued down. I must say it really takes more effort to glue fabric like this down than paper. So you need to be a little bit more patient. I love how there's different lengths here at the end. That's really cute. And Mrs. Cog then at the end adds charms. One charm on each paper clip. I want to do that too because that was really cute. You can never have enough dangly things. And I thought since I don't have any nature silver charms, I could add a cogwheel because we have that theme anyway. So I think this one should work. I hope that will work with my tiny jump rings like that. It's a cute addition. And then we can take a copper one for the bigger paper clip. I could either use a key or I have these fabulous turquoise feathers. No, that's way too much. I need something small. I have these adorable little fairies, but it's gold and not copper, and that disturbs me. Oh, I have this little tree. That would be awesome. Oh, I also have another fairy like this. Also have these adorable buttons. And of course you could add a real button as well, like I did on this one. I think that's adorable too. To use a button as a charm. I think I'm gonna go with this tree. I think that's beautiful. Like that. And Mrs. Cog also adds some lace on top here, little pieces of lace to cover up this top here, but I don't think that would work with my type of collaging. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I think it's totally fine. Let's check in Honey's beautiful journal one more time. So for example, you have a page tab like this, where you could put an eyelet through. Yeah, we can do it actually right here. So we would glue this on here, and then we would take one of our cute little charms, and I would add another eyelet here, and then I would attach this to it. Let me zoom you in. So like that. Isn't that cute? And that would just hang there then. I don't have a jump ring on this yet, but you can imagine that. So that would be the other one. This would be the third one. So really cute, fun little addition to any journal. So then let's look up a page to try one of these on. I want something a little more sturdy. Or we could try it on this one, I think. Just like that. And you could even put another paper under it, or a postcard or something. You can of course make these to go sideways, meaning that I would clip it down on the top, and then of course whatever image I have on it needs to be facing down. So either way works. So let's try this one. This one needs to go on a left page. Let's try this one. This is not a good page. We need something longer. Here. There we go. What a cute addition. So we have one more to go tomorrow. What was it? Wood and packaging. I'm drawing a complete blank for that one at the moment, and hopefully I will have it figured out by tomorrow. So see you for the final episode tomorrow. Hope to see you then. Check out the other channels. Check out what Luise is doing. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah.